Hey, this is James. Welcome back for the final segment on my 1987 Kawasaki KX125E2 that I've rebuilt over a long time. Like I said in my last video, I did do the vintage race in the final form that you're seeing it here, and broke my tibia up towards my knee, basically crushed it coming off a jump. So I'm pretty much, the bike's going to get sold after this to make my wife happy, and had some thinking I have to do about where I'm at on all this. I'm an old guy, 58, and probably shouldn't be doing vintage racing, especially since I'm recovering from pancreatic cancer, and the chemotherapy and all that stuff. Trying to get, kind of lying to myself, trying to get back to where I thought I was going to be, and it's just not the case. And I don't want to mess up anything more. It's turned out to be a pretty painful deal, the break, because of the neuropathy in my leg from the chemotherapy. It wasn't the break itself; it's stupid nerves being damaged by the neuropathy. So enjoy putting the final touches on the bike before I go break my leg on it. And thanks for watching. A lot of different people have had their hands on this thing throughout the years, which is cool. Things have been ridden. Alright, how's this for jacked up? I've repaired this a bunch of times. Alright, so not exactly the same. It ain't bad either. Alright. Well, I guess it wasn't that much different. Alright, I printed this out from eBay of all the new hardware that they sent me. Need to drill that hole there for the breather tube. Match up and drill these holes here. I already put it underneath there to see if it lined up okay, and it does, so I will go ahead and drill those. Okay, I drilled 3/8" holes there because I had these from the last fender. I think they go like that. I'm missing, only had 3, so I'm just gonna go with a smaller hole there until I can source one of these someday. But let's be realistic. That probably never happen. Check it with a 1/4" drive here. All right, torque to spec. All right, I need to drill 2 holes in the plastic. Right there and right there. On the hardware kit, these square ones came. I'm not sure if they go under here or in the new holes that are drilled. I think I'm gonna go with them there. Hey, I made the right choice. There's threads in there. And let's see. So basically like a nutsert. So I was right about the position. And these holes up here, the nutserts are right here on top of the frame. So it wouldn't make sense for them to be up in that part of it. As long as I got the bike down this far, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the old tank here. Get rid of the white chalky stuff that comes on all these old plastics. I'm just going to start with a Scotch-Brite pad that I've used on other stuff right now. Don't really want to scar it up too much. You just have to do enough. And we can take rid of that too. But you really have to watch out for is on corners. Is where you can really screw it up at. So just be careful when you're coming through. But I just want to take the chalkiness off, and then I'll just shine up. I'm not going to make it perfect. I'll just keep on going finer and finer, and then I'll just finally do a quick wax job on it at the end. Here we go. Here's after the first hit of Scotch-Brite, and I did, this is a new blue Scotch-Brite, and I just hand did it on parts of it. Here I need to get a little more into there. Again, trying not to get any corners cut, getting rid of it. There's little swirls in it you can't see on there, but it's almost pretty good to where I want it. Okay, here it is up against the new plastics. Again, camera, it looks better on camera than in person. But not bad. Here you can get, it's about par for the course for a 40-year-old bike. All right, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, see if the chalkiness comes back, because it usually does. All right, Meguiar's 50 wax cleaner for boats and RV. It's what I use on my Allegro bus. A little better, a little shinier, a little more polish. I'm just going to let it sit, see where the chalkiness pops back up at again. I'm happy with that, actually. Just gotta make sure the chalkiness stays away up. Here it comes. You can kind of see it's gonna, I'm gonna have to hit that area right by my thumb there. I mean, you go over here and it looks okay, but it's gonna chalk back up right there. And it's thick plastic, so it's not like I'm trying to buff all these down. Anyway, I mean, I'll never get those out. And that's the character of the bike anyway. Let's just get back to its fight and glory here. All right, it's morning time. You can see some of the chalking has come back, which is normal after doing it. Always seems like it's got to take them a couple hours for it to start popping back out. Going to Scotch-Brite it some more, and we'll be back. Next step was to wax it with the buffer again. Instead of hand waxing it, I use this on it. After I got rid of more of the white chalky stuff. And here in the sunlight you can see it's never gonna, that tank's never gonna be perfect to the new plastics, but finally getting it close. Yeah, there we go. Now the seat don't look right anymore. Huh, what are we gonna do about that? Luckily I got a genuine Chinese imitation vinyl cover for it. Here, I'll show you how I've done this before. It's pretty easy. I just went and bought a stapler from a pneumatic stapler from the cheap Chinese tool company. I've gotten away with using this before on the Bandit over here when I redid that seat. It's a lot easier than it looks. That vinyl stretches. $40 altogether for all that stuff. Anytime you buy this stuff here, grease the hell out of it or oil the hell out of it, because they seem to last that way. But all right, here's the bottom of the seat. Staples, needle nose pliers, pick, and small screwdriver, which here we go. So you can see I just used the knife to cut through here to make it easier to get through, and then I'm just digging in enough to get up. You just have to pop it enough to get the needle nose on it. All right, got her off. All the foam is good, so I don't have to repack anything in. On my Bandit, I had foam that was missing, and so I had some foam from somewhere that I would glued in there and then shaved down with a razor blade to fix. We don't have to do that here. We're gonna test fit it to see, because we got logos we gotta worry about. And then I'm gonna spray glue on it to get it in place and stretch it to place how I want it to be. All right, it's just good old 3M headliner and fabric adhesive. I've done it with just regular glue adhesive from Walmart. Okay, we're waiting 5 minutes for that to dry. We have 5 to 60 minutes to work with it. It's not that sticky, but it's all you need. So I was just moving it up towards the saddle a bit. Now they did put a little V right there for the center. I just noticed. Now I'm just going to work on this KX part right here for a second. I'll probably have to remove this one, so it's just going to be a temporary one. We're all in the camera view here. See, that's a little crinkled up right there. All you do is just stretch it a bit. I got that. I gotta take care of somehow. Just using these clamps here as I work it. Just from looking at the logo over here, it can be lower, so I'm just going to try to work the material this way. So that headliner glue is starting to firm up a bit. And well, you all can see on the camera what I'm doing here. Just wrestling with the vinyl, it's stretchable. There we go. I'm just rolling it over and doubling it up right now. Stretching it. Here's how we're looking. Let's work up the saddle a bit. See if we can get this. In the saddle section here, it's not really glue that's going to hold it in place. It's going to be as you stretch it around here and staple it. You're just going to keep on bringing it in as you get rid of these wrinkles. And it's going to be the tightness that you do around here to make it all sit down real nice. Okay, I'm still working it and stretching it in the saddle area. Good double over. Come on. Yeah, keep. Okay, so I'm just stretching. This stuff stretches. So we still got wrinkles right there. So I'm going to keep on stretching. And still working those wrinkles through. Probably the hardest part here, maybe. See, I'm really having to just okay, come on now. exhaust discharger. Getting closer, there's still wrinkles right through there, right through here. I feel like I need to stretch it more down here. I'm sure there's a poster guy out there that's laughing at me right now. Hey, how you doing? This is my second seat that I've done. Feel free to leave a comment to point them to your how-to video or to where they can send their seat to have you do it for them. That's good YouTube watching me grunt. Getting closer. I've still got one wrinkle right there to deal with. Yeah, I've been working on smoothing out these areas if I can and stretching it to make it look as professional as I can. You see we got a little bit of stretching I might need to do right here. Got the KN's looking halfway decent. And same thing on the top here. Trying to get rid of these that little spot right there. Now just rolling it up. I'm not going to have to trim any of that material that you saw how big it was when we started this thing out with. I'm just rolling it under. Central pneumatics for you. As you can see, I'm putting a shitload of staples in here. Ta-da! Here she is. Not too bad. A little spot right there maybe, but that's where my butt usually sits most of the time, up right up in the saddle. KX. There we go. all the plastic's back on. Is there a problem with this bolt? So I have to do that janky thing there. Not so happy about it. Ooh, I don't know about this. We'll see. When I got on it, it feels kind of sticky to me. So I don't know how well this cover is going to last, but I can always redo it. Going to have stickers coming. I just found some appropriate ones. I'll get those taken off and get the Unitrack put on. And then I guess I need to work. There's one under here I need to work to get off. And on the other side, I need to get my race stickers. I'm going to go with black on the back, and then I got to register to get my number. And then my F Cancer sticker is too big, dang it. This is just a cover I got off of eBay, just kind of cheap. It's not era appropriate, but neither is the O'Neill bars. So, but goes with the purple for the pancreatic cancer stuff. So there we go. Yeah, I got my number plates on and the numbers on there. I gotta get a little better at applying them. So that finishes me up. And unfortunately, my C fell off. Dang it. We'll have to get that fixed. Well, until next time, thanks for watching.